everyone. Welcome to Marilyn's Tarot Take. It is Tuesday evening. I received my Libra Moon package in the mail today. I am so excited. I can't stand it. This is the Serpent and the Peacock Return of the Moon. And along with that, I backed it on Kickstarter, and I also got Paul's Alphabet deck. And I went ahead and got the Catfolk Tarot because I didn't have it. So I'm going to show these two tonight, and I will do this in another quick review because this is an older deck. I'm pretty sure this one has been out. I don't know. Let me look and see. I'm not prepared. I'm not sure when this came out. I don't see it in the little book here. So, yeah. So, anyway, I will show this at another time. So, anyway, I am so excited, over the moon, about the return of the moon. I can't wait to get into this deck. It is so beautiful. The cards that I've seen is so gorgeous. And Carol Ann did such a remarkable job with every single Libra Moon thing she has ever done is fabulous. I've started my collection. I have six decks, now seven, and eight with the alphabet deck. So I'm very excited today. I'm going to do a walkthrough of this. I'll try to keep my head together. I'm so excited. I'm just kind of all aflutter. I'm just a flutter. So bear with me if I'm completely off the wall. So anyway, Serpent and the Peacock, Return of the Moon, 89 card premium linen tarot, 180-page leather guidebook. And of course, as usual, the quality of this box is fabulous. It is rose petal finish with Return of the Moon on the side. Beautiful. This is the card backs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Clamshell box. And on the back, we have the 3 moon cards, which I am so excited about. I'm all about the moon. Being a Cancerian, the moon is my go-to. And her slogan, we live by the sun, feel by the moon, learn from the cards by the light of the Libra moon. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Copyright 2025. So beautiful. So, oh, look at the box. Cardbacks, Serpent and Peacock. Oh, and look at this book. Oh, you should feel it. It is so smooth leather. Libra Moon ink and the gold foiling, gilded. Oh, they do such a good job. I tell you, everything she has done in Libra Moon is such an experience with such wonderful quality. Unbelievable. I think this is a little dark. Let me give this just a little bit more brightness here. Just a little bit. See how that does. May have to brighten it up some more. My camera changes depending upon what I'm holding up. I need a new setup. So there we go. We've got 180 some pages. Got all the suits, major arcana, and then how the deck was born and the mood of the moon. And with each card, we have 2 pages. We've got the image, color image. We've got a good whole page here. And then each one of these cards has a poem with it. So the Ace of Wands poem is the Ace of Wands, a fiery spark ignites the soul, leaving its mark. Inspiration blooms a vibrant hue, dreams take flight, bold and anew. Passion burns a wild desire to chase the visions, set them higher. With magic born and spirit free, embrace the flame eternally. I love that. And each card has its own poem. Isn't that just fabulous? So beautifully done, as usual. Everything is always beautifully done. And in the back, we have how the deck was born. I don't think I'll read the whole thing, but I'm going to read a little bit of it. Fourth time's a charm, right? First edition, many of you know I was in the middle of creating an astrology app called Mood of the Moon when I was looking at these medieval images, and all I started to see was images as tarot cards. So I sidetracked at the app and went down the tarot rabbit hole. I really feel like the deck created itself. It wanted to be born. The first deck was released in 2020, and I didn't do a Kickstarter, and the tarot extraordinaire Rachel Pollack was one of its early 2021 sales. Her biggest complaint was that the guidebook didn't connect the description of the images. When I released the art deck, I did identify the artist, and while I had connected the art to the meanings, I feel like the meanings got a short end of the stick. In this deck, my goal was to marry the identity of the original paintings with the meaning of the particular card and present it in a way that the reader could deeply connect to the images. All of these images are part of the history, which I feel gives the deck a deeper meaning. We added gold foil to the suits, wands, pentacles, swords, and cups to this deck to make them stand out from the original painting. Love it. I love it so much. And I think maybe I should read a little bit why the serpent and the peacock. Why the serpent and the peacock? Well, it started with this image. I liked it and thought it was unique. The colors are pretty, and I like the symbolism of the medieval peacock. It also represented the constant fight between good and evil. The Celtic knots stand for interconnection. The endless nature of these knots highlights the cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth. They are seen as a positive symbol and can symbolize love and happiness, faith, and friendship. Love it. So that's just a little bit of the background. And then there's a little bit about where it all started at the time she was working for a boss whose mood shifted without warning. I noticed that his moods followed the same pattern as what I call mood of the moon, or the feeling of the moon, which is simply the aspect created by the moon to other transiting planets. These moods change as the moon orbits the Earth. I took this concept of the mood of the moon and turned it into an oracle deck. It is also included in two different apps for Android, and it's both the LIBRA MOON app and also the Lunar Affirmation app. The Lunar Affirmation app can be found on both Apple and Android. You can also simply follow it on www.moodofthemoon.com. I love it. I do have the Mood of the Moon Oracle in the collection. So this is this fabulous book that goes with a fabulous deck in a fabulous box. Okay. And I was fortunate enough to be number 2 of 750 decks. So I am just tickled pink on that. Return of the Moon Red Earth Edition. Lovely. I am just so happy. Happy, happy, happy. Let's take a look at the deck itself. Oh, look, there's Paul's moon in there. Yay. Lovely felt here. Very soft. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And just look at that design on the box. Oh, Libra Moon decks are such an experience. All right. Here we go. Oh, look at that. I'll pull the cards up so you can see them a little bit better. The Fool. We have 2 Fool cards. Love it. I don't know that I'm going to be able to choose these, which ones I would choose. I'm thinking I'm just going to rotate them through so I can see them all. So I'm going to obviously be using this deck. I'm switching out my deck tomorrow. And if it's anything like the other Paul Moons, Paul's Moon and the Medieval Beasts and Serpent the Peacock and all those, I'll get stuck on them for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. Because there's something about these decks that draw me in, and they're just absolutely magical for me. I just think There's just something so special about these. So I'll rotate these through. There's the Fool. Oh, my favorite magician. On the Serpent and the Peacock Facebook page, they did a survey. What was your favorite magician? And I voted for this one, and I believe this one won as the favorite magician of all the different magicians that they depicted. Love this one. High Priestess. 2 High Priestess. And which one to choose? I don't know. Again, I'll rotate them through. Oh, aren't those beautiful? Love the way the blues pop. The colors. Oh, why? The Empress. Beautiful. Beautiful. Emperor. Gorgeous. I may bring the camera down just a pinch. Okay, that's a wee bit better. Beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. The Lovers. Beautiful Lovers card. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? Chariot. Beautiful. Not sure what kind of birds those are. It's a medieval bird pulling the chariot. Wonderful. Strength. Oh my gosh, look at that. Gorgeous. And the gold foil. Oh, I forgot to show you that these are... See, I'm all excited. I can't stay organized when I'm all ramped up, and I'm ramped up about this deck. I forgot to show you it's all gilded and gorgeous. And I also forgot to tell you that the cardstock is fabulous. It's the same size as a normal tarot card, and it's linen. It's wonderful. The feel just adds to the experience. So yeah, I jumped ahead. I was so anxious to show the cards. Like I said, I'm not going to be real organized. I'm just too excited. Okay, so back to the Strength. Lovely. Love it. Gorgeous. The colors are just beautiful. Hermit. Loving this. Oh, gorgeous. Wheel of Fortune. Hanging on pretty tight there. She's perched on top there. Down underneath, it's a little rougher ride on the bottom half. Justice. Fabulous. Hanged Man. I'm moving them around so you can see the gold foiling on there. One of my favorite things in a card. Turn that guy over. Look at his face. How fun is that? Beautiful. Death. Oh, here's another death. 2 death cards. Wow. How to choose from those 2. They're both excellent. Well, I just won't choose. I don't have to choose. Not right now, anyway. I'll pick one to start with and rotate it through later. Temperance. Beautiful. It's a great card. Put this guy down here. Beautiful. 3 devils. Oh, wow. All right, what we have here. Oh, they're all fabulous. Look at that. We've got the devil with the face in his belly, chomping down a man there. This is the top half of the man, and this is the lower half of the man. I think that's how I would figure that one out. This is just wonderful. Oh my gosh, they're all three fabulous. Wow. They'll be rotated through because I can't pick just one over the other. I love them all. There's just something about these decks, these Libra Moon decks, that just take me somewhere. I'm just entranced by them. Absolutely entranced. They're magical and mystical, and just something draws me in big time. I'm not the only one. Look at the tower. The odds are gold. Wow. Gosh, powerful. The star. Beautiful. I like the way there's just this little touch of orange on that star. Their little red wings. And here's the three moons. They are so wonderful. How can you pick just one of those? Oh, aren't those gorgeous? Got howling at the moon down there. Love this. Got the dogs and the crawfish, crayfish, crawfish. Depends upon what part of the world you're from. Beautiful. Just, oh my. Could just stare at those all day. Fabulous. Okay, the sun. Look at the sun. That is outstanding. Judgment. Two judgments. This reminds me of finger puppets. Wow. Equally as wonderful. Gosh. Beautiful. There's just not enough adjectives to describe these cards. There's just not enough adjectives. And there she is. The fabulous peacock. And I'm assuming that's a serpent down here. What a wonderful world card for this deck. Oh, wow. All right, we've got the wands. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Love the owl. Two of Wands. Love the expression on that cat's face. She is making plans. Three of Wands. I love that they're on fire. Got some fiery ideas moving forward there. Four. Beautiful card. Pull it up a little farther. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the grapes. Aren't the colors just wonderful? Five. A little bit of conflict going on there. Interesting creatures. They have faces in their bellies and on their heads. Interesting. Six of Wands. Interesting feet on that creature. Seven. Got all this going on down here. 8. Beautiful card. These are just overwhelming almost, the beauty of these cards. Got some alligators down here. Don't fall. She's holding on to the legs of this creature here. Best not let go now. 10. Look at the page. It's a triple hybrid. Wow, look at that. That's one of my favorite cards so far. There's so many though. It's hard to say what's favorite. Knight. Looks like it says Venus up here. Queen of Wands. She's got her little cat. There's a little dragon. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. King. Look at that king. Holy cow. Isn't he just fabulous? Looks formidable. Wow. Okay, now we're into the Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Looks like there's a little purse there and a person up in the tree. Two of Pentacles. Love this. Look at that. Look at the colors. Oh. Carolina does such a fabulous job with this. Wow. These are gorgeous. 4. Isn't that just amazing? Here's the 5. Looks like a cat and a rat. Interesting combo there. Both out in the cold. The 6 of Pentacles. Just look at that imagery. Oh my gosh. And here we are with the face in the tummy creatures. Red hair. These creatures fascinate me. I mean, they're in history. I didn't even think they were mentioned in the Bible, weren't they? I don't know. I don't know that for sure. Don't quote me on that. But these, I'd like to research these and see what that's all about. That'd be interesting to live in that body, wouldn't it? 8. Working very hard. 9. 10. Love it. Look at the page. Look at that page. Wow. Knight. Beautiful. There's the Queen. Wow. Queen. Gorgeous. Just amazing. Ace of Swords. Like the animals here. Love the elephant. Little bird here. Love it. Here's the 2. 2 of Swords. Beautiful. Got a couple. There's a name. I think there's a name for. I can't think of it. It's kind of a cross between a dragon and a serpent and it's got kind of a snaky tail. I can't remember what it is right now. Been a long day. Beautiful. Three of Swords. Gorgeous. Every card is fabulous. Four of Swords. A skeleton head in repose. Looks like maybe the rest of its body's under here. Growing up through the gravesite with the tree. Interesting. That's one to ponder. Five. Look at that. Five of Swords. Wow. Fabulous. Six. Gorgeous. Seven. Wow. Eight. Yep, she's in a bit of a bind there. Just a wee bit. Nine. Oh, there's two nines. Here we go. Wow. Totally different. And both are nightmarish. Wow. Look at that. That'll be hard to choose from as well. Not choosing right now. 10. Yeah, there's some people in some precarious spots in this picture. This guy's a bit out of commission, I'd say. And the page. Another hybrid that's interesting. Look, there's a face on the hip. Two different kinds of feet. Bird foot, a horse foot, a tail. Human body in the middle. That's bizarre. Love it. I love it. Knight of Swords. Wow, look at that. Looks like the Green Man on horseback. Kind of. If the Green Man was a fairy with a fairy flower on top. Love that. And the Queen of Swords. Ooh, she looks like she is on a mission. She knows her direction. She is on task. Gorgeous. Love the colors. Love the colors. I hope I showed you the backs. I don't even know if I showed you the backs. Ugh, I'm so out of it. Too excited. That's a serpent and the peacock. This got gold on it. I mean, it's not like you couldn't see the backs, but I like the shiny gold to show you. So yeah, that's the serpent and the peacock. Hard to stay on task when you're so excited. Hard to be all kinds of organized. I'm just not tonight. Look at that King of Swords. Ace of Cups. Look at that beautiful Ace of Cups. That is gorgeous. Wow. Two of Cups. Ooh, another Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Wow. Look at that red creature. Holy cow. She's sitting on it with her two cups. Well, this one's got that cup in its hand, and she's got the cup in her hand. Wow. Interesting. This guy needed a cup a long time ago. Never got it, and he's just not in good shape. He needed to look up water, I'd say. That is fabulous. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And we have the Three of Cups. Oh, we have another Three of Cups. Oh, wow. They're both absolutely gorgeous. Man, I am just so impressed with this deck. Like I said, there's just not enough adjectives to describe it. It's magical. It's just so moving for me. Four of Cups. Pondering. Five of Cups. Something about this just draws me in so deeply. Six of Cups. Seven. Love all the different things in here. Eight of Cups. There's the wild boars. Nine of Cups. Look at this. Is that not just fabulous? Look at that. Love this. I love the sun being his head. And the cups following the mountain line. Gorgeous. 10 of Cups. Perfect. Page, there's our other, another one of those headless face, head in the belly guys. And the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. That blue just pops, doesn't it? That's a gorgeous card. Serpent and the Peacock is the way to go. The return of the moon. Gorgeous. Well, let's take a look at now the alphabet, Paul's alphabet. There's Paul himself, Paul Warmby. Yay. There with his puppy dog and his coffee or tea. So the name Paul's alphabet. It was created and named after Paul Warmby's medieval Facebook group where we display tarot and oracle cards. Each week is a different letter of the alphabet. How to use the deck. When using in a reading, have the client pull a card, usually at the end of the tarot reading as a clarifier. Take a look at the letter that was pulled. Use your imagination and think of a word for that letter. May also be person's initials. Alternatively, choose one of the words on the card. So there he is, Mr. Paul. And here is the letter A. There are a variety here. Like she said, you could use this, use the A as the initials of somebody in the reading. You could use these in many, many ways. B, love it. Vanish, bliss, breathe, breakthrough, blessings, balance. C. Aren't these beautiful? E. Look at that. She gets the depth and the beauty in these cards. The way they're manufactured is just, oh, beyond compare. F. There's the G. I put these over here since I didn't bother to show the backs on these either. I am just not with it. Aren't those great? Gorgeous backs. I'm just so anxious to show the card. I'm forgetting my format. I've never claimed to be professional. I am not Simon. I'm just not. I'm as good as Simon. G. There's the H. I. Aren't these fabulous? J. There's the L. Aren't these just images just great? N. There's the O. Look at that. Oh my. P. So beautiful. Oh, look at the Q. Wow. R. Look at that. That's fabulous. S. Ooh. Beautiful. U. Wow. V is gorgeous. Oh, look at that. W. Look at the X. Xanadu. I feel the ABBA song coming on. I think ABBA, however you want to say it, ABBA. I believe they did Xanadu. Y. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Z. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. So I know I'm switching out my decks for the week starting tomorrow. I'm going to be using the Dove and Serpent Tarot, the Dove and Serpent Return of the Moon. I'm going to be using these alphabet cards as well. And every day I already use Paul's Lenormand of the Middle Ages. So I'm just going to be all kinds of Libra Moon energy in my space here. Absolutely fabulous. Like I say, I will show this cat folk tarot in another video. I just want to keep this one just for these decks today. I am so thrilled that these came today, and I'm so grateful that I get to share these with you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can get your hands on this deck. Any of the Libra Moon decks are just, like I've said, they are such an experience that it's hard to explain unless you've actually held them in your hands and looked at them and worked with them and felt them and just absorbed them. It's just, oh, there's just nothing like these decks. It really isn't. I'm just so thrilled. Thank you, Carol Ann, so much for everything you do in your products and in your decks. They're just fabulous. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and the rest of the week. And I will be back soon with another video. Bye for now.